Hi, I'm Anna and welcome back to my channel Building a Business. If you haven't watched my video on what my long-term goals are for my rental real estate portfolio, then you can do that by clicking up here. But if you have seen that video, then you know my long-term goal is to become financially independent. While for me, becoming financially independent will look very different than retiring, there are a lot of similarities between the two concepts, between becoming financially independent and retirement. To save up for retirement, people typically put their money into retirement accounts. The goal of these accounts is to ensure that by the time you either choose to retire or have to retire, that you have enough money built up that you can live off of those savings for the rest of your life. However, just because you have saved enough to retire doesn't mean you have to retire. I personally know a lot of people that are financially independent in that they have enough money saved up that they could retire and never work again. However, the vast majority of those people continue to work because they genuinely enjoy working. And this is my goal. I want to become financially independent so that I never have to worry about getting another paycheck or supporting myself. However, I want to keep working because I genuinely like working. And in order to reach that goal, I have personally chosen rental real estate for 4 main reasons. First, I believe that with rental real estate, I'll be able to retire earlier than I would otherwise be able to if I were simply investing in retirement accounts. And this is because with many retirement accounts, you have to pay a penalty if you take your earnings out before a certain date. For example, with a Roth IRA, you can take out your contributions, but you can't take out your earnings until you're 59 and a half unless you want to pay a 10% penalty. So given that I'm 25, I'm very far away from being 59 and a half. So retiring anytime soon off of my retirement accounts just is not very likely. My second reason for investing in rental real estate, I think, is honestly the most powerful for me. And that's just I'm really interested in it. I love learning about rental real estate. I love thinking about it. I love planning for it. Could I make enough money to become financially independent through investing in stocks and bonds? Yes, definitely. But I know myself, and I know that I am far more motivated to save my money if I know it's going towards my rental real estate portfolio than I would be able to save my money if I knew it were going into investing in the stock market. So don't underestimate the power of your interests. I really believe that your best bet to retiring comfortably is to save as much as you can before you retire. And for me, I think you'll be far more motivated to save if it's something you generally are interested in and want to learn more about. So no matter how many people may be telling you, for example, real estate is the best investment, don't make it your main strategy if you don't like it. If you are fascinated by the stock market instead, invest in that. Of course, try to diversify your portfolio so that you don't have all your eggs in one basket, but it's still okay to focus on what's most interesting to you. The next reason I'm so focused on rental real estate in particular is because of cash flow. And if you don't know what cash flow is, you can click up here to watch a video I made discussing it. However, essentially the way that individuals or financial planners determine whether you are ready to retire is by figuring out how much money you're going to need when you retire to support your lifestyle. Essentially, you want a neutral cash flow when you retire. And what that means is the earnings from your retirement account are approximately equal to what you spend. This means that practically the earnings from your retirement account become your income. So let's say you need $3,000 per month in retirement. Now you'll have to save a large amount of money so that the earnings that you make each month equal approximately $3,000. To figure out exactly how much money you'll need to have saved away in your retirement accounts, you can look up the 4% retirement rule of thumb. However, that rule of thumb is relatively complex in terms of how it was determined and how it can be applied. And I've heard a lot of people saying that the 4% just isn't as realistic as it once was, and that maybe it should be more like a 3% rule of thumb. But regardless of the actual amount of money you need, the key is that it needs to be making enough money and earnings to live off of. To me, this seems like a convoluted way at getting to a retirement income that you can live off of. And the much more direct way, in my opinion, is through rental real estate. So if you need $3,000 per month to live off of, then create a rental real estate portfolio that nets you, on average, $3,000 per month. And if you do this before you retire, then you can be confident that in retirement, you'll be getting that $3,000 per month. So let's say, for example, that you purchase 6 rental properties, and each property makes an average of $500 per month. 6 times $500 is $3,000, and so there you have it. You have $3,000 per month on average that you're making from your rental portfolio. Okay, that sounds great, but it's hard to purchase 6 properties, right? Yes, of course it is. It's expensive, it's difficult, it takes time, but there are things that can help you get there. For instance, having a mortgage can help you invest in real estate for less money than you would otherwise need to purchase it outright. And additionally, saving up a huge chunk of money in your retirement accounts isn't easy either. All of your different options for saving for retirement are going to be hard and are going to take sacrifices. So it's just a matter of figuring out what makes most sense for you in your situation. And before I end this video, I just want to make it super clear that I'm not trying to discourage you from investing in the stock market or putting money into your retirement accounts. On the contrary, I think stock investing and retirement accounts are really great. I don't have a 401k or other retirement account through my employer, but I have set up a Roth IRA on my own, and I contribute the maximum that I can each year, which at the time of recording this for me personally is $6,000 per year. Additionally, I also invest a small amount of money each year in the stock market, which I invest at regular intervals. So I'm not putting all my eggs in one basket, the rental real estate basket. However, for me, that's the most interesting, and that's the option that's motivating me to save more than any of the other options. So while I'm trying to remain diversified, I'm also really focusing on the rental real estate aspect. Like with everything else in life, there's no simple one-size-fits-all answer, but if you focus on your goals and educating yourself on the different options and saving more than you make, then you will eventually make it and you will be able to retire. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like it below and click subscribe to see my newest videos. I post a new video every Thursday and Sunday through the end of June, and after that I will be posting a new video once a week.